is forecasted a lot of thunder and lightning here in a few hours, 3 hours from now. So I don't want to be here when that happens. I was on the outside when I was heading in the fjord, and there was, if the lightning is going to be anything like that today, I don't want to be here, because that was massive, and it's been a lot the last few days. So on the other side of Luxunna, it seems to be no thunder forecasted, so I'm gonna try to get there, and hopefully there's gonna be no lightning there. Yeah, try to avoid lightning as much as I can in a sailboat. So I'll just motor along. There's just a few local patches of wind. There's actually completely blank outside this island, so there's going to be no sailing in. I want to get as much distance as I can between me and the lightning before it starts to happen. So yeah, right now it looks really nice. That was the case a few days ago as well. Well, even though there is absolutely no wind, so far it's a really beautiful day. So we were anchored right in this sound in here. We've been there several times before, so you have to answer from the other side, but or with a sailboat at least. I think that is what the map says. I haven't checked it out, but it is a really protected little anchorage. Good holding as well. 10-15 meters deep, depends on where you anchor. And behind here is Rosendal. So it really is a nice place. I like this fjord. It's hard to sail, but I like this fjord. I was going to head right back there to the nearest grocery store, and when I got out here, I took the wind's advice and headed out the sound instead, because the winds are going to turn later on, and now there was perfect winds to head out. I did not expect that, but that's the way it is. So I'm just heading out, and we are going to visit the shop at Våge instead, so I can buy some bread and stuff. That's the plan for now. We'll see how long until it changes. So we anchored behind here somewhere. We've been there several times. I'll put in some video from an earlier a clip from an earlier video just to show you the place. And we've also been in here anchoring. That's a really nice place where we've been a few times. Otherwise, this is a really pretty area. If you have a mast that's 16 meters or less, I think the bridge height is 60 meters, you can go through this direction. You get out to the cut between Reksten, Tysnesøy and Stord. You save a heap of time. I have a mast that's taller than that, so I need to go around. So yeah, it's a shame. It's a price you pay. The shop that we were going to visit is right down here. The marina is behind this headland there, and there is a bit of a walk to get to the store. So yeah, instead we are heading out to Sound, and if there is room in that marina, we will go to the store there. If there's not room in the marina, we will go somewhere else. So we've got time, and it's not that necessary either, so I don't really need to go to the store. So we'll see. I left the mooring line up front tied to the boat. I didn't pack that away because I'm going to use it soon anyway. So yeah, just lazy sailing today. Just the main for now. I sailed off the anchor actually. It was just a gentle breeze in the anchorage, so it was good for that. So I did. And I'm not going to set the foresail, I think. Now the wind is so far behind us that the main would just block the wind, so I need to sheet it out a bit to get some more speed. The shop that I was planning on visiting is around this corner a bit further in. As you can see, I've jibed the sail over, so I'm not going there. I'm heading out here and a little ways up there on the other side of Korsfjorden, and I'm going to try and visit the shop there instead. I've never been there before. It says it's access for boats there by the shop, so I figured I would try that one out. So when I get a bit further up now, I'm going to bear off and unfurl the head sail as well. So plans change. So we are at full sails and on course. So actually doing better than on course. So I have course to give off if the wind should misbehave. I'm expecting a little bit of mischief from the wind passing this island, but after that I think it's going to be stable. So I'm just gonna let that sort itself out, and we'll see when we pass the island how things look. But yeah, really nice to be sailing again now that I've been idle for 2 days, 2.5 days. That's way too long for me. But I guess I needed the relaxation a bit. So yeah, enjoying the sail. Light winds, more wind than I forecasted, but just about what I had anticipated. There is always wind in this area. Usually strong winds from unknown direction compared to the forecast. So yeah, the forecast give you an idea of what to expect, but you never know around here. It's a better day today. It's only 27 degrees, so I fare a little bit better when it's not that warm. But I feel still I'm really exhausted from this heat. My body just don't get that heat and don't tolerate it that well. So, but today is great. We came from way down here. So it's been nice. I'm enjoying myself. the wind's behaved much better than I had anticipated, so this is going great. I'll give you an update later on. All of a sudden, quite a bit of wind picked up, so I reefed the main. First I filled up the Genoa, because I'm going to round this fish farm and I'm going to head in that sound behind there. So I was going to take down the Genoa soon anyway. Now it's just a little bit of it out. Needed to also slow down so this ferry would pass in front of me, and now I need to pass in front of this one. So I think that's going to be doable, and then round the fish farm. So yeah, it's always a bit hectic around here. There's also this ferry that was not in conflict with me in any way, so that was all good. But there is quite a bit around here. So I'll just make sure I round the fish farm and won't be run over by the other ferry. And I'll talk to you in a bit. So I have now taken down the sails and I'm heading into the area behind these islands. The shop is in here somewhere, so we're heading in that sound. There's a few quite a bit of rocks around, so I'm going to be real careful. I decided to take down the sails out here. We're not going under that bridge, that wouldn't be possible. I think the shop is right before that, so we'll see. We need to get in here first and we'll figure out where the shop is second. But yeah, it is pretty. Some nice property out here on this island. And also here you can see there is possibilities. So we came from back here. We have visited the shop. That was okay. Not impressed, but I got what I needed more or less. We've set off again, and of course as soon as we put the sails up, it started raining. Quite a bit of wind at first, but now the wind has come down and we are downwind now, so it's quite relaxed now. We are not going too far. It's like I guess 2 or 3 hours and we'll be at our anchorage, I hope, if there is room in there. And perhaps, since the weather has turned foul, there will be space at the dock. That would be nice, but I'm not really sure. Maybe there's not room in there at all. So we'll see. The anchorage is very deep, so I'm going to struggle anyway. So we'll see. If that's not doable, I have a plan B. That's not too difficult to put into play. So, and a plan C. Just like the Ferrari Formula 1 team, I have like the whole alphabet. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. We're still on plan A. So this is the anchorage. There's a dock over here that you can use if there is space. There was not when I arrived, so I anchored right back here, and that's really deep. The whole like this whole cove here is really deep. I think it's about 41 meters at the deepest end. Not deepest end, but in the middle.